Let's talk about something we don't usually admit out loud. Most of us are just pretending to know what we're doing. Not in an overly dramatic way. We're not running around completely helpless. But if you listen closely to the conversations you have with people, to the pauses that they make, you'll start to notice something quite interesting. We're all just improvising when you think about it. Every word, phrase, or sentence we say is just another improvisation. I too used to change my speech, unbeknownst to even myself. Why? Why did I do this? Well, let me explain. Hello, my name is Viraj, and I'll be speaking upon the illusion of knowledge. Now let's rewind a few years back to when I was a smaller child. If you were to meet me back then, you would describe me as a quiet and timid boy of nature, someone with little to no friends and even lesser experience talking to other children. Because of this, I could never really catch on to the recent trends, and this made it even tougher to connect with them. As the boring, uninteresting days of school rolled by, one fateful day, I decided that enough was enough. I had to do something about this. I spotted a nearby group of my huddled classmates, and I slotted myself right in between them. At first, they were hesitant of my arrival, but as I began to ease myself into the conversation, pretending to know what they were talking about, they started to accept me. They even started to ask me questions, which I would answer in a blink of an eye, just to avoid any suspicion, because I really had no idea what they were really talking about. Over time, they started to like me, and even I started to become fond of this new, stronger version of myself, this version that would hesitate quietly but speak loudly. That's when that epiphany hit me. The realization that pretending really does work if you do it well, either for demerit or merit. Well, that's up to you. Maybe that's why knowledge feels so different from experience. Knowledge tells you what should happen, but experience tells you what actually does happen and how you should react when it doesn't necessarily go your way. Now, as I started to talk to more and more people, my insight and experience growing alongside my knowledge, I started to understand something. Something that made talking to people easier, even comforting at times. I understood that no one has everything figured out. The people we assume are more confident than us are just calmer in the chaos. They don't know more, they just panic less. They've taught me that not knowing something is not an emergency. It's not something to be scared of. It's something normal, something completely human. So if nobody has the full map, why do we act like there's only one correct route? We're all picking paths and calling them plans. That's not failure. That's just life. And getting lost is just another aspect of it. This brings me back to my point of pretending. The reasons why we do so are numerous, but they can all be boiled down to one thing: control. Control over what, you may ask? Control over the way people see